The First Amendment wasn't written for polite people who everybody loves and who nobody wants to censor. The First Amendment was written for Larry Flynt, the man who produces the obnoxious, disgusting magazine called Hustler.
You pay a price to live in a free society, and that price is toleration. You have to tolerate things that you don't necessarily like.
The First Amendment was written for people who are obnoxious and despicable and disgusting.
If we don't protect the First Amendment for a guy like Howard Stern, who's going to protect the First Amendment for a guy like you or a woman like me or anybody in this country?
Everybody uses the First Amendment for their convenience.
Howard Stern? Howard Stern has made a fortune on spitting in the face of propriety, on inciting, I believe, in some cases to riot, in some cases to commit mayhem, murder.
I think he hides behind the First Amendment, and I think in many ways he hurts the people that seriously use the First Amendment to say something and not abuse their right to say it. But I think at the same time we must be careful not to make our reaction to Howard Stern rob people of their legitimate right to free speech because of some maniacal use of it by people like Stern.
Yeah, sure. I think Howard Stern should be able to say whatever he wants. He pretty much does anyway, except he's not allowed to say penis or cunt or anything like that. But, you know, yeah, he should be allowed to say what he wants. There's ways to get around it.
Yeah, I think it's shocking that so many people who are bringing up children in America, who are trying to prevent kinds of crime in the streets and trying to present a decent image, enjoy hearing racism, enjoy hearing homophobia, enjoy hearing anti-Semitism, enjoy hearing sexism. People seem to get a kick out of turning on their radios and hearing this kind of bigotry. And I think it helps legitimate bigotry. You know, oh, everybody, you know, goes to a bar every so often, has a drink, and may hear a bigoted phrase, but it's in the bar and it's whispered. But when you hear it on a 50,000 megawatt radio station, and you know other people are listening and laughing, it gives it a life of its own. It says, you know, that's okay. It's okay to say these things about African Americans. It's okay to say these things about women. It's okay to say these things about gays, and that's wrong. It's not okay to say these things. It's constitutionally protected. So is Nazism constitutionally protected. That doesn't make Nazism right. Hiding behind the First Amendment is confusing your right to say something with whether it's right to say something. That's hiding behind the First Amendment. The First Amendment doesn't tell you it's right to be a Nazi or a racist. The First Amendment says you have a right to be it. Now you have the responsibility to decide whether you're going to exercise that right in a racist or bigoted manner.